When you're getting started in any hobby, there's a few things that you want to make sure you have. You want to have something that's affordable. You want to have something that has everything you need, and you want to have a blank canvas for your creativity. And this AquaZen 10-gallon Scaper Kit has all of those things. This is a great way to get into the freshwater aquascaping hobby, or it's a great gift for a friend or somebody you know that wants to get into it. Let me show you what it's got. First, it comes with this 10-gallon box, right? And you've got your leveling mat, which you want to have to make sure that everything is structurally safe. And don't forget, this could go on a stand, or this could go on your desk. It could go on a bookshelf. You've got a lot of options with this thing. Then you've got this LED light. Now this light is powerful enough to grow plants. And speaking of plants, this comes with a planted soil substrate. So they give you enough soil right here to put an inch or so in the bottom of this tank, and you can plant actual root feeder plants right here in your Aquascape if you want to. Then you've got this filter right here that fits in the corner. Everything is super nano and it fits perfectly in this scape. I love this filter. It's actually very, very unique. It fits in the corner like this, sucks in the water in here, filters it in this media, and then this is your outflow, which you can actually move and adjust how you want in your aquarium. And we'll get to that in just a bit. All right, a couple other things that this comes with. You've got a all-in-one plant fertilizer, and you've got your dechlorinator to make sure that when you fill this up, your fish are safe, whether you're using tap water or something like that. All right, with that said, let's throw that soil in and see what we got. All right, now that you've got your soil in there, your blank canvas is ready for your painting. You can do anything you want with this, which is super cool in aquascaping. You can add wood, you can add rocks, you can add plants. Let's say, for example, you wanted to throw a piece of spiderwood in here, or you could add this as your gift when you're giving this tank. This is a piece of spiderwood on slate, and the reason why I like the slate is it helps the spiderwood, or keeps the spiderwood from floating, so it helps it stay put. It's also easy when you're aquascaping because you can just throw it in there and cover it up like that. And if you don't do that, just put the spiderwood in a bucket of water for about 2 days, let it saturate, and then it will sink like this on its own. But now that you've got that in, you can already start to see that this thing is coming to life. But let's take it a step further. Let's say you wanted to add some rocks. Here's a little 5-pound box of stone, and this is a petrified wood stone, which I think is super cool. I mean, look at all the little striations and color combinations in this stone. Pretty amazing. Now, when you get a stone like this, you should take a look at not only the color, but also just the shape, right? So some of these smaller stones, these would be good foreground stones, and sometimes in the foreground, or oftentimes in the foreground, I like to lay some stones down, whereas in the back, I'll take some stones and I'll stand them up. So I'm gonna take these flatter stones and stand them up and create like a little bit of a back wall. Just messing around with this. Of course, this is all something that you could easily change. I'll put this stone here as a little bit of a complement to this one, leave this one on its own. This is just me playing around with it. You can do this all day long. This is the fun part of aquascaping. You can also stop there and have a rock wood combination tank, which is a style that a lot of people really enjoy. I personally love it. It also is a great canvas for a next step, which is to add plants. So before we do that, why don't we fill this with water? We'll throw some plants in there so you can see what it looks like, and then we'll go from there. All right, just putting this last little Anubias non petite in the spiderwood, which is a look that I always have liked. And what a cool turnout. I mean, for a beginner tank, you're just getting started in this hobby, or even if you want to give a gift to somebody where you know they can be successful, this is a great place to start. I got some guppies in here and they look hungry, so let's give them some food.